Have you ever wondered how some women just seem to age in reverse? They look fresh, vibrant, and like they've discovered the fountain of youth. Well, what if I told you that there are easy, foolproof makeup tips that can make you look 10 years younger without the need for any magic potions or expensive treatments? Sounds too good to be true, right? Stick around, because at the end of this video, I'll share a game-changing hack that will completely transform your look and leave everyone wondering your secret. Before we get into the fun stuff, let's talk about prepping your skin. It's the foundation of everything, literally. If you want to look younger, glowing skin is non-negotiable. Think of your skin as the canvas for your artwork. If your skin isn't prepped properly, no amount of makeup is going to give you that youthful glow you're after. Now, I know skincare sounds like a no-brainer, but hear me out. If you want to look younger, glowing skin is an absolute must. Dry, rough, or dull skin can age you way more than you'd think. On the flip side, healthy, hydrated skin gives you that fresh, youthful radiance we all crave. So, step 1, cleanse your face to get rid of dirt and impurities. Once that's done, move on to moisturizing. This is the key to plumping your skin and reducing the appearance of fine lines. Finally, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. A good hydrating primer is your best friend. Not only will it lock in moisture, but it'll also smooth out the surface of your skin, creating the perfect base for your makeup. Trust me, when your skin is fresh and hydrated, your makeup will look 10 times better. Your foundation will sit so much nicer, and you'll instantly feel more youthful. Okay, now that we've got our skin prepped, let's move on to foundation. Alright, let's dive into the foundation, because let's be honest, it's pretty much the base for everything else. But here's the thing, if you're still using a heavy, thick foundation that feels like it's plastered on, it's time to reassess. I know it can be tempting to grab a full coverage formula to hide every imperfection, but trust me, it's not always the best choice, especially as we get older. While full coverage foundation might seem like the answer to hiding fine lines, blemishes, or redness, it often ends up doing the opposite. The more you pile on, the more it settles into the creases of your skin, making fine lines and wrinkles more noticeable. It can even leave your face looking a little flat and tired, which is the opposite of what we want. Instead, let's talk about medium coverage foundations or even tinted moisturizers. These are your new best friends. They offer just enough coverage to even out your skin tone without masking your natural beauty. What I love about tinted moisturizers and medium coverage foundations is they give you that fresh, natural glow. And, let's be honest, a little glow can take years off your face. Now, here's something to remember. Go for foundations with a dewy or satin finish, not a matte one. Matte finishes are great for oil control, but they can leave your skin looking dry and flat, and we don't want that. A dewy or satin foundation adds a soft radiance that looks youthful and healthy. It makes your skin look fresh and plump, which is exactly what we're going for. And here's a pro tip. Always blend, blend, blend. I cannot stress this enough. You want your foundation to melt into your skin, not sit on top of it. Using a damp makeup sponge is the best way to achieve that seamless, natural finish. The sponge helps blend the foundation into your skin so that it looks like you're not even wearing makeup and just glowing skin. The key is to keep the coverage light and build it up only where you really need it. Maybe you have a spot or a little redness around the nose. Fine, add a touch more coverage there. But for the rest of your face, you want to keep it sheer. Your skin should still show through, and that's what keeps you looking fresh and youthful. So, if you've been sticking to heavy, full coverage foundations, it might be time for a change. A lighter, more natural finish will do wonders for giving you that youthful glow we all want to keep. And remember, blending is your best friend here, so don't skip that step. Let's talk concealer because, ladies, it can be a total game changer when you're aiming to look a little younger. Here's the thing about concealers, though. They aren't just about covering up imperfections. It's about brightening your face, adding dimension and lifting your features in a way that makes you look refreshed and awake. If you're dealing with dark circles, we all are at some point, the first step is choosing the right tone. For those stubborn blue or purple tones under your eyes, go for a peachy or orange-toned concealer. Why? Well, peach and orange work magic at cancelling out the bluish undertones, which means no more looking like you haven't slept in days. It's a simple swap, but it makes all the difference. Now, the real trick to concealer is how you apply it. Don't just put a blob of concealer directly under your eyes and hope for the best. Instead, apply it in an inverted triangle shape, basically a triangle with the point aiming toward your cheekbones. This not only hides those dark circles, but also lifts your face, giving you that youthful glow. The wide part of the triangle should be under your eyes, and the point should go toward your cheekbones, creating that natural lift. Here's a secret. Less is more. Don't overload with product. Too much concealer can settle into fine lines, and let's be real, we want to avoid that. Start with a little and blend, blend, blend until it melts into your skin. You don't want it to sit on top, you want it to seamlessly become part of your skin, like you've had the best night's sleep of your life. A makeup sponge is perfect for this, giving you a smooth, airbrushed finish. And if you've got blemishes or redness, you're going to want to reach for a yellow-toned concealer. Yellow cancels out the redness in your skin, whether it's from a pimple, broken capillaries, or just a little extra rosiness. Dab a tiny bit of it onto any problem spots and blend it in. The goal is to even out your complexion without looking like you're wearing a mask of makeup. Now, as we move on, I want to talk about eyeshadow. You might be tempted to go bold with your eye makeup, but trust me, soft and simple will work wonders to keep you looking fresh and youthful. Let's move on to the eyes, because, let's face it, the eyes are often the first place we notice signs of aging. Droopy eyelids, puffiness, or that tired-looking gaze can make us feel older than we actually are. But don't worry, we've got a few tricks up our sleeves to lift and brighten those eyes in no time. The trick to youthful eyes is all about creating an illusion of lift and openness. Forget about those dark, heavy eyeshadows that can weigh down your eyelids and make your eyes look smaller. Instead, opt for softer, neutral shades. Warm browns, soft taupes, and even peachy or light pink tones are your best friends. These shades reflect light, which opens up your eyes, making them look bigger and more awake. If you've never tried a cut crease technique, now might be the time to give it a go. But don't get intimidated. It's not about sharp lines or dramatic effects. A subtle cut crease can do wonders in defining your eyes and making them appear more lifted and youthful. All you need is a slightly darker shade than your crease and a soft blending brush. Sweep it just along the crease line, blend it out gently, and voila! Your eyes instantly look more defined and larger, giving you that refreshed look. But here's a little pro tip. Add a touch of shimmer or highlighter to the inner corners of your eyes. This trick adds an instant pop of brightness that'll make your eyes sparkle and look wide awake. Plus, it's a great way to give your whole face a lift. Just a small dab on the inner corners will instantly make you look more youthful, no surgery needed. And once your eyeshadow is set, we're going to move on to brows, because a well-defined brow can do wonders for lifting your face and giving you that youthful frame. So let's get those brows in shape. Let's talk about brows, because they're one of the easiest ways to transform your face and give you that youthful, lifted appearance. As we get older, our eyebrows tend to thin out, and sometimes they start to droop a little. And we all know droopy brows can make us look tired, or even worse, older than we are. But don't worry, with the right brow technique, we can easily fix that. The secret is well-groomed, full and lifted brows. A strong, defined brow can make a huge difference in framing your face and giving you that fresh, youthful look. First things first, start by filling in any sparse areas. You want to use a brow pencil or powder that matches your natural hair color. The key here is to avoid harsh, solid lines. Those can actually make your brows look too harsh and outdated. Instead, focus on soft, feathery strokes to mimic the natural hair growth in your brows. This gives you a more natural, soft look. Now, for the real trick to looking younger. Try to focus on defining the arch of your brows. A lifted arch immediately gives your face a more open, youthful appearance. So, instead of following the natural shape of your brow to the letter, try to slightly lift the tail end of your brow. This subtle lift creates an illusion of more open eyes and a more lifted face. And to really lock in that youthful shape, don't forget to apply a bit of brow gel. Brow gel helps to hold everything in place, giving your brows that full polished look that stays put all day. Plus, it gives your brows a little extra volume, making them look fuller and more defined. Now that your brows are on point, it's time to move on to blushes. Blushes are one of those things that can truly give that extra glow on your face and give you that instant lift. Let's see how we can enhance those cheeks next. Blushes are one of those underrated makeup products that can truly work wonders for bringing back a youthful appearance. When we're younger, our faces naturally have that rosy flush, right? We look fresh, vibrant, and full of life. But as we age, our skin tends to lose some of that natural colour, which can leave us looking a little pale or washed out. Enter blush, your secret weapon to revive that healthy, youthful glow. But before you grab that blush brush, let me share a little tip. Gone are the days of applying blush in a harsh stripe across your cheeks. We're all about a soft, natural finish these days. Think of blush as a way to add warmth to your face, to give you a little life and vibrancy, rather than as a contouring tool. If you're looking for the most natural, youthful effect, opt for a cream blush instead of a powder blush. Cream blushes blend beautifully into the skin, creating a soft, dewy finish that looks like it's coming from within. It's much more forgiving as we age because it doesn't settle into fine lines or emphasize texture the way some powders can. Plus, cream blushes give you that natural glow, as if you've just stepped out of the sun with a little healthy flush. Now, here's the trick to applying blush that really lifts your face. Start by applying the blush to the apples of your cheeks. This is the part that naturally becomes rosy when we're younger, so this is where you want to focus the colour. Then sweep the blush upward toward your temples. This upward motion not only gives the illusion of lifted cheekbones, but it also helps to create that youthful, fresh look. Trust me, it's all about lifting, not dragging down. The best part about cream blushes is that they sink into the skin, creating a natural flush rather than a layer of makeup sitting on top. It's that perfect, just got back from vacation flush that makes you look like you're glowing from within, and who doesn't want that? So don't skip blush. It's one of those quick fixes that can make a huge difference in how fresh and youthful you look. Now that you've got your cheeks lifted, let's move on to highlighting them. The right highlighter can really complete your look and add a final touch of youthfulness. Now let's talk about highlighter, because if you want that lit from within glow, highlighter is your best friend. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of highlighters. It's not just for fancy nights out or Instagram selfies. It's actually an essential step in any makeup routine when you're aiming to look younger and fresher. The key is to create a healthy, youthful glow that radiates from your skin, and highlighter can do just that. The best way to go about it is by choosing a liquid or cream highlighter. These formulas blend beautifully into the skin, giving you a natural, dewy finish rather than a chunky, glittery effect. Trust me, you want to avoid anything too shimmery or sparkly, because it can end up drawing attention to fine lines or texture. Instead, go for something that subtly catches the light, making your skin look naturally radiant. Now, let's talk about where to apply this magic glow. You want to highlight the high points of your face, which are the areas that naturally catch the light. Start with your cheekbones. Just dab a little bit of highlighter right on the tops of your cheekbones. This instantly gives your face a lifted appearance, making you look more awake and youthful. Then move on to the bridge of your nose and your Cupid's bow. These areas are perfect for adding that extra bit of glow. If you really want to go the extra mile, you can even apply a little on your brow bones, just under the arch of your eyebrows. This brightens up the entire eye area and helps lift the eyes. But here's always the party trick: less is more. You don't need to pile it on. A subtle touch is all it takes to make your skin look plump and radiant. The goal is to enhance your natural features, not to create a shining spotlight on your face. You want it to look like you've got healthy, glowing skin, not a layer of makeup sitting on top. So blend well and make sure it melts into your skin for that gorgeous, natural glow. Now that you've got that beautiful, radiant glow going, it's time to talk lips. A little colour on your lips can make a big difference in completing your youthful look. So let's move on to how to choose the perfect lip colour next. As we age, it's common for our lips to lose some volume and become a bit dry, which can definitely make us look older. But don't worry, you don't have to live with thin or lackluster lips. There are simple ways to bring them back to life and make them look plump, defined, and youthful. First things first, let's talk about lipstick. You might think that dark matte lipsticks are the way to go for a bold statement, but actually, they can make your lips look smaller and emphasize any dryness. Instead, opt for a nude or soft pink shade that closely mimics your natural lip color. These shades brighten your face and give your lips a fuller, more youthful appearance. They won't compete with your eyes or other makeup, but they'll still enhance your overall look and keep everything looking fresh. Next up, lip liner. Lip liner is your secret weapon for defining your lips without making them look overdone. The trick is to gently overline your lips, but don't go too crazy. This isn't the time for a dramatic lip line. Focus on the middle of your top lip and the center of your bottom lip. A tiny, subtle overline in these areas will give the illusion of fuller lips without looking unnatural. But here's the best part. After applying your lip liner and lipstick, it's time to add a little gloss. Apply a clear or light shimmer gloss to the center of your lips. The gloss will catch the light and reflect it, making your lips appear fuller and more plump. Plus, it gives your lips that fresh, hydrated look, which is exactly what we want. The added shine will make your lips look more youthful and make your whole face seem a little brighter. Now that your lips are looking fabulous, let's round things off with one final tip: setting your makeup. This step ensures everything stays in place and gives your skin that flawless finish. Let's look into how to keep your makeup fresh all day long. Setting powder is essential for locking everything in place, but there's a bit of a trick to using it without looking cakey or dry. When we apply too much powder, it can instantly make our skin appear flat and even accentuate fine lines, and definitely not the youthful look we're going for. So let's go over how to use it the right way. First off, you want to avoid packing on the powder. Instead, lightly dust translucent powder over your makeup with a fluffy brush. Focus on areas that tend to get oily, like your T-zone, the forehead, nose, and chin. These are the spots where makeup can slide around or get shiny throughout the day. By setting just these areas, you'll keep your makeup in place without dulling the natural radiance of your skin. The rest of your face? Leave it to breathe. Now, if you're not a fan of powder or you're aiming for a more luminous finish, I've got a little secret for you. Skip the powder and go for a setting spray instead. Setting sprays are perfect for giving your makeup a long-lasting hold while adding a beautiful dewy finish. They lock everything in place and leave your skin with a radiant glow, exactly what we want to enhance that youthful, healthy appearance. A quick spritz and your makeup stays fresh, plus your skin looks more hydrated and glowing. It's the perfect way to set your makeup while keeping your skin looking naturally radiant and fresh. With everything set in place, you're ready to rock that glowing, youthful look all day long. But before we finish up, let's talk about one last tip: taking care of your makeup brushes. Trust me, clean brushes can make a huge difference in your makeup application. All right, ladies, here it is, the game-changing hack I promised you at the beginning of this video. Are you ready for it? If you want to take years off your face and make your eyes pop, here's the secret mascara and a pair of false lashes. You might be thinking, wait, what? But trust me on this one. If you're not already wearing false lashes, you're missing out on one of the easiest tricks to instantly lift your face and make your eyes look so much more youthful. Sure, mascara does wonders, but when you add a little extra lift with some carefully placed false lashes, the transformation is unreal. It will totally change the game. Mascara is great for giving your lashes that voluminous, lifted look, but it only goes so far. The addition of false lashes is like a secret weapon that enhances your eyes instantly. It opens them up and gives you a wide-eyed, awake look, exactly what we're going for when we want to appear younger. The best part? It's an incredibly quick and easy step that can make a huge difference in your overall appearance. Now, let's talk about choosing the right lashes. You don't want to go for something too heavy or dramatic. Those thick, bold lashes can end up weighing down your eyes and giving you a more closed-off look, which isn't the goal here. Instead, choose lashes that are long and wispy. These kinds of lashes add just the right amount of lift and volume without being overwhelming. They will enhance your natural eye shape, making your eyes appear larger, brighter, and more youthful. And if you're new to false lashes, don't worry, you don't have to be a pro to apply them. There are plenty of beginner-friendly options out there, and you can even find reusable lashes that you can wear multiple times. Just take your time, apply some lash glue carefully, and pop them on. You'll be amazed at how different and youthful your look becomes. But now I want to hear from you. What's your #1 beauty tip that makes you feel younger and more confident? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to know. And if you enjoyed watching this video, you will definitely love the next one.